first down. And Potts free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Baltimore gets set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That's going to go to the loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw.
Damn it.
Over to throw. He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for if that pass goes incomplete.
Third down and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and they just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. The stop troops, they're enjoying things right now. They made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken inside his own 40. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for that one on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. There's been a number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's got room. A great read, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball just a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, she should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put down the offense. I've got a little credit for the defense there. They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Look, the 1st down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. And on the ground they go with the running back. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The 3rd and inches, trying to pick it up the middle. He had nowhere to go, tackle for a loss.
And you know how we talk about double A-gap pressure, meaning linebackers going in the gap between the center and the guard on either side? Well, it's not always to get to the passer. Sometimes you do that to prevent a running play. Worked pretty well in that situation.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This is just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
8 yards to go here on 2nd down. gun. They'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. He could have picked it. Maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's third down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? That's the way this game's going right now. Oh, bounce to bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covered. If it was a linebacker or a defensive back, he usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Surveying the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got to do something. They must do something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you just described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot off the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Up to the 48-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he's going to be thrown down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't a specialist with the foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second down now after the pass completion. He'll drop to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. The defense working their way back out now onto their home turf. They have a little something to build off of from last time with a 3-and-out.
And what they have to build off of, great confidence right now. Being able to stuff someone on a 3-and-out, you feel like you're in control now. You're doing the dictating. They want to see if that can continue as this game progresses.
Will it continue? We'll see. He takes it down to the 42-5-yard line.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time to get the ball to a receiver quicker.
No gain of play there, 2nd down. Brief break in the action here. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring out the 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because the goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does when a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw. I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brendan, but we're 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And out of bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
They went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. He's going to go on top again. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Their big body receiver, 75 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm the defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25.
Good tackle.
40-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants
under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring out the now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. A drop to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play. And number 1. So 3rd and 20, defense in the nickel.
Surprised they didn't go with 6 DBs in the dive row.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a gain of 7. I imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. And play is stopped here. Timeout is the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been terrific so far. This is taken at the 23. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this offense ready to take over again. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'll have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but again, they have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And now they're in the hurry up. Running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over, and we'll see what they come up with here on this next play. 7 yards remaining here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great lead, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the 1st half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got time in the pocket. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
If there's completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll throw it out on the final play. Incomplete on a deep ball. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we will take it back stateside to Orlando and say hello to Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
So that 5th round will go back down to London for the start of the 2nd half.
All right, Larry, thank you. A fairly tight game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. Both teams appear ready to fight ahead. We resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
See if they do just that.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
Look at the junior receivers of the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. Now back to throw. Looking middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
The assistance of speed at every position is really key to the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running back quicker than ever before.
And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on third down. Looking to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, he picks up additional yardage after it.
So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let them know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. Is coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. And then moving on crossing routes, if you miss the tackle, usually results in a big play. I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Again, he'll drop the throw. A good pick up there, 22.
This is the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
First down following that long gain. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays, exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And now here's another interception. There he goes right side. The 40. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And to get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2. So still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 through here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And following the pick six, so they decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit then and make some better decisions on this drive. And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. And then he gets settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
You know, you and I talk a lot about the incredible receivers in the NFL. Catches like that, they are important.
Each and every time. That's why teams are looking for defensive backs to get bigger and faster to try and combat these guys catching the football. I always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in the running back drop down.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. They come up in an offset out. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A good gain of 14 there and moves to James.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you don't lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And again this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical, spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. You don't have to win it physically, you just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running back.
Pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move to 6.
One of the feature points in the end route is being able to make a nice throw into the middle part of the field. If their quarterback has one of the better throws and better looks that they'll get, but he has to be careful not to wait too long and those receiver wanders into tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They're down here in the third quarter trying to get something going. Going to the outside there didn't work out, though.
Yeah, from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps, it cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
That's a really run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They come up in an offset eye. So now it's first and goal. And they'll try to run again here with the running back. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. football on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a one-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter play. And the seemingly endless drive continues. They come out with one back and three tight ends. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during the game. But here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game. And if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit. Try it that way. Just looking at it from the defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And this one is right through. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here into the fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front. But then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know, the field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Looks like the defense will press coverage here. They go play action here on first down. Miller escaping, he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. On play action, they'll flow. As they head back out there now. And last time out, they gave up the chip shot field goal, but obviously could have been worse than that. I think they felt pretty good about only giving up 3.
No doubt about it. Anytime an offense gets into the red zone, the thinking naturally for the defense is, okay, 3 points. We're going to give up 3 here. But we make it no more than that. They met their goal.
On the other side, though, the offense, they weren't very happy.
No, because there's an opportunity. Once you get to the red zone, you're not thinking about kicking a field goal. Because of how you get into the end zone. And when you don't, you walk off the field feeling a little bit of failure on that drive.
Yeah, we will have the better feeling. They come out with one back and three tight ends. This one, and he's in the zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback, ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And he's going to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get the thing about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. And the play clock's running down. They'll look to throw. And it's not incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What if I think?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if you had hand, you could play offense.
That's true. You said that before. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You have an empty possession, pump the ball away to get yourself something from defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and marches in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. But he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him through the flag. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
So that plays a statistic. It's just going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, like the overall game. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, helping increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. This offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. So they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back.
That's caught at the 25. Dangerous wide receiver. Leads for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
In order to lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. That's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And a try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened in the last drive of the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, head dragging. Ooh, I like it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finding time. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now second down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he since being hurried, he got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Now there's a screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looks like they wanted to come together. They had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Right now, really hoping for a turnover. And they give this time to the tailback. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Given 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The 4th quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
2nd down and just 1. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. Calling the gain is 7, and it gives him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is
Steelers are moving forward here for a good little game. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're likely keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And not much of a hold as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Not a lot of headway on that carry, but when you're dealing with a defensive line that can cover up your center, sometimes you got to think about getting out of that play. Not going to be a lot of space when that happens.
Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. Time running out here on the play clock. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Down at 10 now for the offensive group. And they give this time to the tailback. It's out close. And he will turn this one to the 30-yard line.
You get into that side, there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you don't come to St. Charles finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy because it's a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down, or the defense have to hold it up.
Trusted his defense.
Trusted the defense very much, and I think the guy's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Let's see what his offense can do. Looking to speed things up here, deliver some tempo. Looking to throw, surveying the field, throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They showed off the athletic shoot, but he didn't buy a whole lot of real estate. Again, he'll drop the throw. And it's a short one here, completes it to tight end. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll look to throw again. He's got time in the pocket. And he comes back with one complete. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Another pistol look here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw, deep downfield. And he cuts it away, and it falls down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim to none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fouling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on.
Now maybe the defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's across the 40, 300 yards to the 43. And then the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Pressure comes, that's blocked. The Ravens block it. Now this is picked up inside the 30.
So some bullshit, boy, too.
So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back behind you. However form, whether it's over your head or to the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Still leading 10 yards, 2nd down. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. He's got time. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there with a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Receivers to the left, 1 to the right. On 3rd down, he'll try to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. predicted to finish talking about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right?